Greetings, my name is Kate and I am here for this portion of the Chair Yoga series sponsored by the World Cultural Council to lead you in a practice that is focused on balance. So there's a balance that can be done on 2 feet, balance that can be done on 1 foot at a time, 1 foot with another foot tapping down. There's all different ways that we can balance, and we're going to do that today using the chair for support. We'll go through some basic movements of the spine to warm up, as well as some joint warm-ups, and then we'll actually head right up to standing to work through this. For this particular session, you are going to want to have your chair on a non-skid surface, one that you can also stand on. So a yoga mat is great for this because when we're up and standing, you don't want the chair to move underneath you, and you also don't want your feet to slide out. So having your feet on a yoga mat will be helpful for you in this practice. So to begin, bring yourself into your seat. And sitting in the chair, you want to bring yourself towards the front of the chair so that you're not slumping back into it. Using the strength of your body, your core muscles, to keep your spine lifting tall. And check in with your legs. 90 degrees. So if the knees are up higher than the hips, as always, propping yourself up. If the feet are dangling, put something underneath them to make sure that they're steady and secure. Feet firmly planted on the ground and hands resting wherever it is that they land in your lap. Take a nice breath in, lift the spine a little taller. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Imagine a ribbon tied to the crown of your head and feel it tugging upwards. Lengthening the spine a little bit more. Close your eyes for a moment and we'll just scan over the body, sensing how things feel as we begin the practice. Observe the body. Notice if anything predominates in terms of sensation. And maybe also noticing where you feel space and comfort in the body. Maybe where you're feeling a little discomfort or tension. Bring awareness to the shoulders, relax them a little bit more. And begin to bring awareness to your breath. Observe it moving in and out of your body at its normal rhythm and pace. Just noticing whether it is feeling expansive or maybe shallow, rough or smooth, fast or slow. Just observing. And then a brief check-in with your state of mind. How are things up there? Distracted, disturbed, discombobulated, or maybe settled, calm, steady, at ease? Maybe somewhere in between. Take notice. And then take a breath and lift the spine a little taller. As you exhale, relax the shoulders down, bow your head down. Inhale and roll to the right. Eyes can stay closed if you'd like. Exhale, roll down to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, roll down. Inhale right. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Inhale one more time to the right and maybe take it all the way around. Exhale as you come down to center. Pause for a breath in and out. And then inhale over to the left, and if it feels okay, take it all the way around. Exhale as you come back down to center. Notice your shoulder blades. Take a breath in and out. And then inhale, send the gaze up to the sky. And exhale, back to neutral. Begin to circle the shoulders backwards and forwards. Scanning down to the elbows, circle the forearms around. And take it in the opposite direction. Down to the wrists, circle. And then the opposite way. Give the fingers a wiggle. Maybe flick the fingers. And then flex the wrists. And then interlace the fingers and press down through the hands. Open through the palms. Take a breath in and out through your palms. Notice that part of your body. Nice deep breath. And then inhale, press the hands out and up, lifting as high as the shoulders allow you to go. Exhale, press it back down. Inhale, press out and up. And exhale, press it down. One more. Inhale, press out and up. And exhale, bring it down. Bring the hands to your lap and begin to circle the torso. One way. And then the other way. Feel your feet. Notice how they feel grounding you down here. And then bring your spine up tall. Noticing the feet again. Take a breath in, lift all the toes up. Exhale, place them down. Feel the sense of pressing into the feet. As you press into the feet, feel your spine lift tall. We'll reference this sensation as we stand as well. Inhale, sweep the arms up, hands to touch above. Hold here for a moment and notice, how are the shoulders feeling? You are welcome to just bring hands to the hips if bringing hands up above your head is not okay. Remembering all the way through this practice, my instructions are suggestions. Clasp the hands together here if that feels okay. Point your fingers out. Take a breath. Float the ribs up away from the pelvic bowl. Exhale, tip over to your right. Hold here. Take another breath in. Breathe into those left ribs. And exhale, go a little deeper. Anchor down into that left hip. Take another breath, reach a little further, and exhale, go deeper. Notice the sense of balance here. Are you pressing a little bit more into the left foot? Feel the anchoring down through the left hip. Use your core. Inhale, lift up to center, reach high, float the ribs. Exhale, over to your left. Take another breath and reach. Exhale, go deeper. Anchor through that right hip. Take another breath, reach further, and exhale deeper down. Noticing again, are you balancing here? Are you pressing a little more into the right side? Good. Inhale up to center, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, up, and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up to the sky, lift high. Exhale, heart center. Coming into seated cats and cows now. So we arch forward for cow, back for cat. You can leave the hands on your lap, or you're welcome to reach forward and pull back as we go through this as well. For the inhale, pulling the elbows back, arch yourself forward, lift through the tail, lift the head. Exhale, reach forward and arch back for cat. Tuck your tail a little bit, tuck your chin down. Inhale, pull into cow. And exhale, reach forward, arch back for cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, lengthen up. And exhale, heart to center. Bring the hands to the left leg. The left hand underneath the left knee, right hand at the knee. And circle. Feel the right foot grounding you down here. And circle in the opposite direction. Breathing. And then clasp the hands behind the knee and circle the lower leg one way. And the other way. And circle the ankle. And the other way. Give the toes a scrunch. Flex and point the foot. Notice how the leg feels. Keep your breath moving. And on your next inhale, sweep the leg up, flex through the foot, maybe pulling the leg towards the torso. Feel the hamstring. Exhale, lower down and point. Inhale, sweep up, flex. Exhale, lower and point. Inhale, sweep it up and flex. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Notice if you started slumping towards the back of the chair, lift the spine tall. Bring the right hand underneath the knee, left hand on the knee, circle. Feel the left foot grounding you down. And take it the opposite way. Hands clasped behind the knees, circle the lower leg one way. And the other way. Observing as you go through all these motions how things are feeling. Notice where you may need to ease off or where you want to be a little bit more vigorous or deep. Down to the ankle, circle. And the opposite way. Give the toes a scrunch and then flex the foot. Inhale and sweep the foot up, flex, pull it in towards the body. Exhale, lower and point. Inhale, sweep it up and flex. Exhale, lower and point. Inhale, sweep up and flex. And exhale, lower it down. Bring the hands down to your lap, lift the spine tall. Relax the shoulders down from the ears. We're going to be incorporating Ujjayi breath in our practice today. It's a great breath for centering in the body, for concentration, for focused energy. So I thought it would be appropriate to incorporate it for our balance work. Can help maybe distract from the busyness of the mind, which can sometimes throw us off balance. So off balance mentally and emotionally, as well as physically. So always come back to your breath if you're feeling off balance. So that's one way that mindfulness can weave its way into your daily life. Breathing, just being aware of the breath. So take a nice deep and full inhale in through the nose. And exhale, open the mouth, fogging up the mirror. So take another breath in. Exhale out. One more. Make that audible sound. So that's part of the Ujjayi breath. That sound is the sound of the oceans. It's also called ocean breath. So what you want to do now is close the lips, have that same sound and breath sensation as you have with the mouth open. Take a breath in through the nose and exhale. Another breath in. One more. That's our Ujjayi breath. So we'll be incorporating that breath. I'll be reminding you to bring that in throughout our practice today. Take a breath in, sweep the arms up high. And exhale, fold part way down, hands on the legs. Exhaling to Ujjayi. Inhale, reach the arms forwards. Exhale, fold all the way down if it feels okay, or just say had a half fold with forearms on the legs. If you can, let the head drop. Take a breath in and out here. Forward fold, Uttanasana in the chair. Check in with the feet. Notice if they are about hip distance apart. That's 2 fists between the arches, approximately. And then inhale, sweep the arms forward, coming up part way again. Here we are in Utkatasana Chair, in the chair. Feel the feet press into the heels. Feel like you could lift yourself up out of your seat. That is what we will be doing. Take a breath in. Ujjayi out. One more breath. Reach forward and out. We're going to inhale, just rock a little bit forwards. And then exhale, sit down. If you need to place the hands on the seat of your chair, you can do that as well. Inhale forwards. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, rock a little bit forwards onto the feet. Hold here as you exhale. If you need the support of your chair, go ahead and use it. But maybe take a moment here in Utkatasana, chair pose. Feel the fierce energy of this. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Take it slow. Lift high, arms up above. And exhale, heart center. Bring the hands down by your sides. And take a breath. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a look down at your feet. Notice if they're about hip distance apart. And you can move to the side of your chair. Maybe you would like to have your chair turned in a way that you can hold on to the back of it for extra balance. You can also use a wall or any other sort of way to steady yourself. You can also have the chair prepared with the seat facing you if you think that that is going to be helpful for you as well without the back of the chair. But for a few of these postures, we are going to be using the back of the chair. So that might be the best way to start for now, unless you don't think you need it. You can always add it back in. But coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, hand can be on the back of the chair. That's okay. Feet about hip distance apart. Take a breath in, lift all of your toes up if that feels all right. And exhale, set them down one by one. Feel that sense of gripping and anchoring into the ground. Have a little bend in your knees. Maybe not too deep, but if you need it a little deeper, go ahead. But maybe just a little micro bend so you feel that sense of energy coming up into the legs. Hands can be by your sides or maybe one hand on the chair. Visualize yourself as a mountain, secure, strong, steady, anchored, a nice big base. The feet, the hands coming down by the sides kind of create that slope, the mountain slopes heading down towards the ground. Your head is the mountain top. Take a breath, lift through the body, lift the spine tall, relax the shoulders down as you exhale. Take a couple of Ujjayi breaths, just feeling the strength and stability of mountain pose. Take one more breath in and out. And then give your shoulders a little shrug, shake out the legs. We're going to turn, placing the hands on the back of the chair, coming into airplane. Starting first on your left foot. Step the right foot back just a little bit. So the hands on the chair maybe are holding on, but maybe it's just the fingertips tapping down. Have a little bend or deeper if you need it in that left leg. Feel that left foot especially. Maybe take a breath, lift those toes up, and as you exhale, place them down. Feel the sense of roots coming out of the bottom of your foot. And then come right onto the tips of the right toes. Maybe you can start to float the right foot off of the ground. Here we are, coming into airplane. You're welcome to leave the hands, both hands on the chair, or maybe you send the right hand back with the right leg. Leave the left hand on the chair. See how that feels. And then bring the right hand and send the left hand back. Notice how that feels. Does it feel more steady? Like you're balancing out. Feel the work happening in that left leg, and maybe send both hands back if you can. Only if it feels safe. Take a breath in, and then bring the hands to the chair and step that right foot back, coming into a lunge. So here we are in lunge. And this can be as deep as you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be anything extreme. We're going to take those right toes and angle them out to the right. This is warrior one feet. So the left toes are facing forward towards the back of the chair. The right toes are facing out to the edge of the mat. Maybe like 2 o'clock sort of position, or maybe 1 o'clock. Just a little bit of an angle out. If you feel stable and steady, you can lift the arms up to the sky for Virabhadrasana 1. If you need to place a hand down, go ahead and do that. Maybe experiment with which hand feels more stable, reaching into the sky. But noticing here what happens in your body. You are balancing. So you're on both feet, but there's balance work that happens in the body, in the core. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Feel the arms lifting into the sky. Feel the engagement of your full body here. Virabhadrasana 1. Take a breath in and out. And of course, if you are more comfortable doing this position on the chair, go ahead and do that too. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the hands down. If it feels okay, spin the back foot, the right toes, out a little bit more. For Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So maybe those toes are facing 3 o'clock if you have that kind of rotation in your hip. If not, you can maybe make it 2 o'clock. You can leave the left hand on the back of the chair and reach the right arm back. Rotating the torso to face the same direction as those right toes are facing. This is Virabhadrasana 2, using the chair. If it feels okay, you could float that left hand up. Send the gaze over your left hand. Notice the stability here, down through the feet, feeling anchored, supported. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, bring that left hand down and bring the right hand to the back of the chair. Spin the right toes to face forward again. Begin to lean forward. Float that right foot up, coming back into airplane. And if it feels okay, maybe begin to tilt even more, lifting that leg higher so that your torso comes down, the leg comes up. You've got one long line. Notice if you're shrugging the shoulders up by the ears, bring them back. This is Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Take a breath. Ujjayi, another one. One last inhale. And exhale, step your right foot to your left foot. Bring yourself up tall. Turn back to the side. The right hand is on the chair. And balancing on your left foot, kickstanding the right foot at the ankle. So here we are coming into Vrikshasana, tree pose. And again, you want to keep from locking into the joints in any part of your body. So especially here, when you're standing on that left leg, you are going to want to keep a little bend, or a deeper bend if you need it, in that knee. Keep the spine lifting tall. So notice if you're starting to slump down, lift tall. Feel the sense of grounding and rooting down through that left leg. You're welcome to bring the right foot up to the left calf. I always like to find the sensation of pressing the standing leg, so pressing the left leg into the balancing foot, the right foot, as much as the right foot is pressing into the left leg. See if you can press them together. So you're not just pressing the right foot into the leg, you're pressing the leg into the foot as well. Feel that effort in your core. Relax the shoulders down. And maybe just lift the left arm up to the sky. Maybe you're able to lift both arms. Take another breath in and out. And then bring your right hand down and bring the knee forwards, floating it up. And take your left arm wide. Out to the side. Here you are in crane. Pull the belly in towards the spine. You can tap those right toes down anytime you want. Take a breath here. In and out. And then maybe you take both arms wide, if that feels okay. One more breath in. And exhale, bring the hand down, step the right foot to the left foot, coming back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath, lift all of the toes up, spread them out wide. And as you exhale, place them down. Press into the feet, lift the spine tall. And exhale, relax the shoulders down from the ears. Feel the strength here. Feel the stability of mountain pose. Couple of Ujjayi breaths. One more breath in and out. And then shake it out a little bit. Going to take the chair to the other side so that we can practice with placing the other hand on the chair. And actually, you could just leave it on the side that you are. You might just turn. I just want to move it over to the other side so I can continue facing the camera. It may work for you just to leave it where you are. But coming here into this practice again, we just did mountain pose. Let's do it again just to ground ourselves down. Feeling the feet anchoring down. Take a breath, lift the toes, spread them wide, exhale, place them down. Arms reach down by the sides. Lift through the spine. And relax the shoulders down. Notice if your head is craning forward, pulling it back, getting the ears stacked up above the shoulders, feeling the core engage. Take a couple of breaths here. Ujjayi. Victorious, victorious over balance. Victorious over those thoughts that tell us we can or cannot. One more breath in, just being here. Noticing what we notice in the body. Bring the hands to the chair. This time, balancing on your right foot. Step the left foot back. Keeping a little micro bend in that right knee. So we're prepping for airplane again. Maybe you are just on the tips of the left toes. Maybe lift the right toes up and spread them out wide. Place them down, anchoring. And then perhaps begin to float the left foot. Notice your sternum here. Can you slide it away from your navel so you feel active along the front of your body, shining your heart forward? Notice if the shoulders are shrugging up. Keep pulling them back from your ears. Maybe send that left hand back alongside the left leg. And maybe notice how much more work starts happening on the right side of the body. One more breath. In. And as you exhale, bring the left hand back to the chair and send the right hand back. And notice if things feel maybe a little bit more balanced. And still noticing all the work happening down through that right leg. If it feels okay, you could send both hands back. One more breath in. As you exhale, hands to the back of the chair and step your left foot back. Coming into lunge. Maybe take a moment and press through the heels so you feel the back of that leg. Nice and steady here. Angle the left toes out to the left. So as the left toes point left, it's maybe 11 o'clock, 10, 10:30. Feeling steady. And always when you're doing a lunge standing, and this goes for seated as well, you want to notice the knee of the leading leg. Is the knee casting out over the ankle? Trying to keep it above the ankle or behind. Keep it safe. That's whether you're using a chair or not. Here we are, Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Bring the torso as upright as possible if you need to use the chair. You could maybe come a little bit closer into the chair so you're lifting. Maybe send the right arm up. Couple Ujjayi breaths here. And bring the right hand down, send the left arm up. See how that feels. Maybe bring both arms up. Send your gaze to a focal point, a drishti, something that is not moving. That will help with lunges, also helps with your balance posture. So each time you come into a balance posture, find a drishti, something on the wall beyond, or maybe the floor, forward and down. One more breath here in Virabhadrasana 1. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, maybe the left hand to the hip. And rotate the left foot a little wider. So the left foot's now facing 9 o'clock. If that feels comfortable and okay in your body. Can maybe sink a little bit deeper into the right hip without casting the knee out over the ankle. Take a moment here. And then we're going to extend the left arm back. The right hand can stay on the chair, sending the gaze forward over the chair to a drishti. If it feels okay, float the right arm up. Here we are, Virabhadrasana 2, either with both arms lifted or just one arm. You're also welcome to bring that left hand back to the hip. Just reach the right arm forward. Make whatever adjustments feel right for your body. Couple of Ujjayi breaths here, feeling strong and steady. Maybe imagining you can pull the breath up into the body through the feet. Exhaling through the fingertips. One more. One more breath in. And exhale, bring the hands to the chair, nice and slow. Spin the back foot to face forwards. Bringing the left foot up off of the floor. So here we are coming back into Virabhadrasana 3. Now you are of course welcome to stay in airplane with that foot floating partway above the floor or begin to tilt forwards. Feeling that sense of expansion through the back of the right leg. Breathe here. You can also bring the hands down to the seat of a chair if that feels better. You're welcome to not use the chair if that feels comfortable for you. Feel the work happening in that right foot, that right leg. Take one more breath in and out. And one last inhale. And exhale, bring your left foot down to meet the right. Bring the torso up and turn to face the long edge of the mat. Anchoring down through the right foot, we're going to kickstand the left foot at the right ankle. And same thing as we did before. So you want to find that sensation of pressing the standing leg into the balancing leg. And if you would like, you can also bring the hands together here. If that feels okay, you can also have a hand on the chest, one hand on the chair for Vrikshasana Tree. You can also bring the foot up to the calf. Notice what feels safest. You always want to avoid putting the foot on the knee. So even if you feel like you could bring the foot all the way up to the thigh, make sure you're not pressing against the knee. Find your drishti, the focal point that is not moving. And take a few breaths here. Maybe just leaving that left hand down on the chair. Maybe the right arm reaches up to the sky. Maybe both arms can float up if that feels safe and steady. Make sure you check in with your body before making that maneuver. No need to rush or panic. You can always just bring the hands back down. Take 2 more Ujjayi breaths wherever you are with Vrikshasana Tree. And bring the hands down if they're up. And especially bring that left foot, the left hand to the chair and float the left knee out. So the left foot is doing something here. So the left knee floating in front, coming into crane. That right arm reaches wide. So here we are in crane. One of the adjustments you could make here, if this is not feeling right for any reason, you can just bring those toes down. And maybe try it whether this feels great or not. Bring the toes down and sense how much work is still happening down through that balancing leg. Breathe here. Feeling steady and sturdy. Engage through your core. If it feels safe, you are of course welcome to extend both arms out. Maybe the toes tap down and you try it with the arms. Maybe a couple different variations. One more breath. Ujjayi, in and out. Gaze on your drishti. And then step your left foot to the right foot. Bring your hands together at heart center. If that feels okay, otherwise one hand at the heart, one hand at the chair. Take a moment here. Feel the body connecting together. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel that sense of energy coming up into the body. Lift the spine tall. Feel the hands touching together. Breathe out through the hands, out through the fingertips. Feel it streaming up and out. In through the feet, out through the fingers. Ujjayi, 2 more. Bring the arms down by the sides, coming back into mountain pose, shoulders relaxing down from the ears. Feel that sense of a mountain stability, anchoring, rooting, and grounding. Breathe in through the feet, all the way up to the head, and exhale back through the fingertips again. Streaming that energy back into the earth. Inhale through the feet, up into the head, exhale back down. Connecting yourself to the ground. One more time, in and out. Give the shoulders a little shrug. Shake it out. That feels okay. Flick the fingers and then bring yourself back to a seat. Coming back into the chair. Coming towards the edge of your chair. Checking in with the feet. Anchoring down, feeling strong, steady, and firm. You can pause this video, go back and repeat that sequence again, which is what would have happened in the live session. Or you can just go ahead and settle in here. Feet anchoring down. Feeling that energy coming up through the feet into the legs. Feeling your seat grounding down in the chair again. Lifting the spine tall. Shoulders relaxing down. Take a couple of breaths here. Ujjayi breath. Maybe close your eyes and just sense the breath moving in and out. And scan over your body. Notice how things are feeling. We're going to close our practice today with a 3-minute silent meditation. We did 1 minute to start. We did a couple sessions with 2 minutes. And now we're going to do a couple of sessions with 3 minutes of silent meditation. Just focusing in on the sensation of the breath as it moves in and out of your body. Trying to breathe in and out through the nose. Noticing how it feels as it moves in, filling up the body. And how it moves back out again. Allow yourself to simply observe its rhythm, its pace, and the sensations. So close your eyes now and begin. And being aware of your body and your breath, take a nice deep and full breath in and sigh it out. Bring your hands together at heart center. Eyes can stay closed, maybe bringing the thumbs in to touch your sternum, connecting your body to your heart. We'll take a moment here to offer some gratitudes for our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our breath. This practice that weaves them all together. And take a moment to think of something you are feeling gratitude for. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, bow your head, connecting your mind, your body, your heart, your breath, sealing your beautiful practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. And may you have a happy, free, and beautiful day. Thank you. And check out the other videos if you enjoyed this one. There are more in the chair. This is probably be mostly the only standing video for this sequence, but I hope you liked it and hope to see you soon.